All right, today we're gonna play some Atari. We've done some Atari videos in the past, but today we thought we'd try out some food-related games.
Yeah.
Food Fight and Fast Food. Now, Food Fight was an arcade game, and Fast Food, I believe, was an original Atari 2600 game.
Playing with the Genesis controller.
So I can tell you what the idea of the game is. You're going to the left and you're trying to grab the ice cream, and you got these chefs that are coming after you. Just like any classic arcade game or Atari game, you know, the idea is to try to get the high score, and the more chefs you kill, the more points you get. They come out of these like manhole covers. But one thing that's going on right now that is not good is that the ice cream is almost going to melt. You got to get to the ice cream before it melts. And then, see that? Your score gets multiplied there. Now I'm going to pick up some pie, throw it at these bastard chefs. And they can also throw things at you, but you don't want that to happen because that makes it more difficult. See, this guy's got a pie and he killed me, see? I love when all this stuff comes together.
Yeah, you know, they did a really good job with the animation in this for an Atari game.
Well,
I know it's a 7800.
Exactly.
I know it's kind of weird to think that NES was around when the 7800 was around, but I don't ever remember it. Like, nobody talks about the 7800 back then.
Well, one of the big problems was that the 5200 came before this. So the 5200 really hurt Atari a lot. The controller was so bad that, you know, it gave Atari a really bad, you know, reputation, I think, for a bit. And then, but then they came out with the 7800 and totally rectified the situation. But by then, it was kind of too late because the NES was around and Mario was taking over the world. So
7800 was backwards compatible with the 2600.
See what I'm doing right here? I'm not going for the ice cream just yet because I was trying to get some more points. You can kind of hold out a little longer because the more chefs you kill, the more points you get.
Yeah, but I was kind of weird because I was trying to figure out like if that was innovative at this time or
if what was innovative?
The animation in this.
You know what? The arcade version of this was really innovative for. It was the first game, I believe, that had instant replays. It was the first game to have that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because that's way ahead of its time then.
Exactly. But I just think that this game is it's just fun. It's just a good classic game.
Yeah. But it's weird for me. I look at it, I feel like it's older than it is, actually.
Oh, there you go. Here's the instant replay.
Ah, nice.
I just got it. I don't know how you get the instant replay, but yeah, that was totally unique at the time.
83 was the arcade. 87 is the port.
Oh, so the port's a long time later.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's what I was trying to figure out was the animation. This probably wasn't that awesome in 87, I guess.
Oh, I got to tell you something about this level. So on all the other levels, like the peas, when you throw the peas, they're gone when you throw them.
Okay.
Like you pick it up and then they're gone. But look at this. I can get as many of these watermelons as I want. So you can actually rack up a lot of points on the watermelon stage.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. They're getting crazy and fast now.
Yeah.
All right. 200, I just got an extra guy. So it's every 100,000 you get an extra life. Jesus. Oh, fuck. And that's it. This game's fun as hell.
Yeah.
You wanna try it?
Yeah, I'll give it one shot.
Apparently all the chefs in this game have a different name.
Really? All those chefs?
Yeah,
they
those
gave a
chefs.
name?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Why would you bother?
Well, the Ghost and Pac-Man all have
That's
names.
true.
So the chefs' names are Angelo, Jacques, Oscar, and Zorba.
All right, do I really have to watch the whole replay?
It was such a novelty then that that people would have thought that this was cool. Like, yeah, I'm seeing it again.
Yeah.
And you're just like, do I have to look at this?
It actually does. Like, it records what you just did.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a big deal for back then.
I mean, for Atari, like, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I like the walking sound effect. Listen.
You know, one of my favorite Atari walk sound effects is E.T. because
Yeah.
You know, I could just sit here and play this all day.
It's so much fun. It's a good game.
Yeah. I don't even have much to say about it. I just feel like I can just sit here and play it and...
It's fun. It's a fun game. That's the best.
I don't know why that's funny. It's like get ready for the food. Get ready.
That's exactly what it is.
People are going to get splattered with food.
It's pumping you up.
Things are getting crazy here. This is it. This is what video games are all about.
I'm telling you, it's all these kind of games. They're the best.
This is all you fucking need. Here's the thing. I'm glad I died because we got to get to fast food now. All right, so okay, I forget what you eat and what you don't eat.
You don't want to eat the eggplants. The purple things are
The
eggplants.
purple things are eggplants.
And
what about the green? Oh, okay.
I think the green things are okay.
Which look exactly like the eggplants, except they're green.
Well, they're shit pickles.
Oh shit, they're shit pickles. Okay.
They're not pickles.
Okay, so eggplants are terrible apparently.
They're also terrible
In Adventure Island.
I was gonna say Kid Icarus.
Oh, so wait, what's the
The
deal
eggplant wizard.
What's the deal with eggplants in video games always being bad?
Eggplant wizard. You're getting fatter.
Yeah. But what's the deal with that?
Apparently, there was a lot of video game designers that didn't
like egg.
And it makes sense because you think a video game, designer, they're sitting up behind a computer all day, probably like eating McDonald's, and look, this is the stuff they like to eat: burgers, pizza. Yeah, these are all the good things to eat: French fries, Coca-Cola, ice cream. Yum. Getting fatter.
What would you not want to eat? Like if you were to put that in there, like what would you think is the worst food to
St. Ides.
Oh, well, that's beer. That's a yeah.
Well, there's like drinks in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, it's got to be food.
Well, I guess it doesn't have to.
All right, what would be the worst food for you?
Asparagus. I'm not a fan of.
Okay.
Burp. Closed. What are some like nostalgic foods that you can think of, like things that maybe aren't good, but things that you would like to eat a lot, like guilty kind of like
nostalgic foods?
Nostalgic foods.
Like what's an example of one you're talking about?
I'll give you some examples.
So that I know what the hell you mean.
Oh, Elio's Pizza. Do you remember Elio's Pizza? It was like the.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
The Eggo waffles.
Oh, you're talking about that like Hamburger Helper, like that.
Sure, anything like that. Anything you remember?
I'll tell you what. How about McDonald's cookies? I don't think you can get those anymore. They used to come in boxes, and they would have the characters on them.
Okay.
Like you get it, and there's like hamburgers on the box, but you open them up, and the cookies are inside, and they were shaped like the McDonald's characters, and that's something you can't get anymore. So that's a nostalgic food to me.
How about like cereals, like Captain Crunch? That was one of my favorites. The Ninja Turtle cereal with all the weapons.
There was Ghostbuster cereal. There was Nintendo cereal.
Oh, Ecto Cooler, all that type of stuff. Yeah.
Aren't you also nostalgic for the Taylor pork roll?
Oh yeah, pork roll. Well, it's funny because then I found out that's like apparently a New Jersey thing, and like everybody associates it. And I'm like, well, what's so different about like it?
It's like Wawa. It's like you don't go to Wawa in California because they don't have it there.
Okay,
they don't have Taylor pork roll. I don't think anywhere other than like the tri-state area.
Which to me is strange because it's not. I don't think it's that unique of a concept because pork roll, for everybody who doesn't know, it's like ham basically. It's like a Canadian bacon. It's basically just like
you can play this one-handed.
It's yeah.
There's no buttons, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. So yeah, I might as well. I'll scratch my head. No, pork roll. Can you describe pork roll? It's like ham.
It's like a piece of ham.
So you tell me that outside the tri-state area they don't have ham and pork?
They have it, but it's like I'm talking specifically about the red and white box Taylor pork roll that they would always have it, probably because it was probably a Taylor or whatever the company.
Well, not just Taylor, but Taylor's one brand, but it
was probably a company that was local. Maybe the plant was in New Jersey or New York or something, and they shipped it out. And they probably didn't ship it all the way across the country. They didn't ship it that far, so maybe it was more of a thing. There's things that I would when I would visit California when I was a kid that they had out there that we didn't have. Like there's See's candy out there that's a big thing. There was like I think they now have it here, but there used to be Martinelli's apple juice, and you could only get it in California. It was like the best fucking apple juice. But now actually you can get it at the grocery store. But growing up, because you're talking about nostalgic, I was always like, oh man, we got to go back to California to get that Martinelli's apple juice. Really? So I think it goes both ways.
But what I don't understand is, couldn't you make the same thing somewhere else? Like I didn't understand what was so special about the way pork roll is. It's like it's such a simple concept.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Pork, right.
Yeah,
apple juice is a simple concept, but you could only get that particular kind,
I guess, but
it's not like people never ate pork on the West Coast.
I know, but it's like ham on a frying pan is such a simple idea. Like it's not that
getting fatter.
Like you're like, oh, I got to go to New Jersey to get that pork roll. I'm like, really? Like it's such a simple idea. What's the best burger you ever had?
Oh, there's a place called Barnacle Bill's in New Jersey. That is fucking awesome burgers. I really like White Manna in Hackensack, New Jersey, which is very close to Digital Press. Those fucking burgers are awesome. They're very much like White Castle. Everybody talks about In-N-Out burgers, but like
I don't know what the hell the big deal with In-N-Out burgers.
The thing about I think the big deal about In-N-Out burgers is that it's a good burger, but it's a good burger for a fast food burger.
Like, I don't know. To me, like, I don't know. It tastes about the same as I don't know. Like, I haven't had Burger King in like so many years.
Right.
But I
it tastes about like that.
That's what it reminds me of. At this, I never have.
Maybe it's
I've
a
not
little like Sonic. Have you been to Sonic?
No, I haven't.
Okay, Sonic's good.
But anyway, the best burger I ever had was Umami Burger. It's a chain. Well, that's the best one that's a chain. I mean, that you can find.
Oh, you're talking about chains. Okay.
Well, it doesn't have to be a chain. Actually, the best burger I think I ever had was this ostrich burger my wife made one time. But you can't recreate that.
Yeah.
So I think
honestly, I think the best burgers are not going to be found at chain restaurants.
No,
they're going to be found at like mom and pop places.
But Umami Burger, it's not a big chain either. It's the only ones I know are in California. There's probably in some other places, but I haven't found any on the East Coast. You want to give this a shot?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah.
I find in this game that I think by staying back more, it's better because it gives you more time for the food to come.
Yeah.
It gives you more time to avoid. So if you stay if you stay back, I think that's about the only tip I can give. This is a get to the right. Can I break 1,000? I wonder if I get an extra life or something if I fuck. Can I get to 1,000? Oh, it's 999.
Wow.
All right, I gotta play again.
Oh, wow. 999.
What do you think about McDonald's?
Oh, I've never. Well, I was a fan when I was a kid, but I don't know. I don't.
When you were a kid, what did you like? Did you like the Happy Meal?
Oh, okay. When I was a kid, McDonald's. I was all about the hash browns.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah.
Are they still?
I think they're good. Yeah.
They're still good.
They're still good.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? This game is almost like a horizontal kaboom.
You did. You got over 1,000.
There we go.
All right. It's a horizontal kaboom, exactly.
That's my review.
There you go.
If you like kaboom, it's like horizontal kaboom. Yeah, that's what it's like. Maybe it's like my bunghole. What? Your bunghole. Shut up, Beavis. You shut up. I don't know where that came from.
I don't know.
They are funny.
They're really funny. No, like. It holds up.
There it is.
You know what? I think I kind of like Food Fight a little bit better.
I actually agree with you. I think it's a superior game.